In this stadium right now. Let's love the game from Kansas City. The Kansas City Current in red with the teal socks. BFC in black on the road. Jen Hildreth, Leanne Sanderson. Let's go. Test. Kansas City working to get the service they want. Is this it? Alana Cook was lurking at the top of the box. This one well up and over from Claire Hutton.
I'm surprised they went short on this set piece, because you could see the shift of the back line from BFC. Zonal marking as every single team does, but they kind of didn't really shift them out of position. And then by the time they went short, they didn't deliver the ball early enough.
Great to see Silkowitz able to continue to go. We weren't sure there for a while watching warm-ups, but this is a player who has absolutely broken out this year for BFC. She's been fantastic and had not seen any action, was originally drafted by Kansas City. Now facing her former team, Bia in the box, yes! Kansas City strikes first at home.
What a strike, what a player. She pulls off the Cristiano Ronaldo celebration, and Vlago Andonovski spoke to us about how good she is, but how much better she makes everybody else. Over the ball early on in the game, you can see they're trying to play out from the back. Poor distribution, it's a great first touch. Brilliant first touch, but this is all about Bia, great composure, and puts it in the back of the net early doors.
Second goal of the season for Bia, the Brazilian, in the front line for the Kansas City Current. There was some question as to whether she would play today too, Vlatko Andonovski, telling us she had to leave training this week, but looking good here.
Yeah, she's a special player, and I think when you watch her live and when you see, I love this type of celebration, look at this. But we haven't been able to see them so far be able to find the ball. Abby Dolkamper's got an unbelievable delivery on the diagonal ball as well, so maybe they'll look to be doing that and capitalise on the spaces in behind. But right now, Kansas City Current are not giving BFC anything.
Well, Debinha lost it at midfield. It's the rookie out of Florida State, Taylor Huff, who took it away. Carly Lima, ACC Offensive Player of the Year, takes her first shot of the match.
You need those types of players as well, like Lola Bonta. She's infectious. You can see she just loves playing.
What a takeaway. And then immediately, it was a strike toward goal. The Current still going for it, missing the far post, not by much. Named to the best 11 in April. Kansas City had several representatives, both March and April. Ball popped over and right into the gloves of Silkowitz. Little unlucky there for Kayla Sharples. With those record 57 goals. And wound up going all the way to the semifinals, where they lost on the road to the eventual champs Orlando. Takeaway here, Chawinga wants it back. Hutton tries to get it there, Chawinga doesn't need much.
She just needs to hold her run a little bit more, but they can definitely be effective from those positions.
Kundananji desperate to get back into the attack, into the action for BFC, but it's been played a lot on this end of the field in the first half. Mace on it again for Kansas City. Takes her time, picks out Hutton. And through Debinha, will it stand? Yes, indeed, Debinha does it for goal number 2.
This is such a brilliant ball from Claire Hutton. It's such a great weight of pass. To me, it looked like it could have been offside. It obviously wasn't, because they'll probably check it. But I think, you know, the great ball from Claire Hutton, and Debinha, great first touch, great composure. We'll see it here now. We'll get a great look of this. Look at this, love that. She's definitely onside. Anderson has no idea. Abby Dolkamper has no idea where Debinha is. And I spoke about those runs. You can't track them. But this is all about, for me, the great first touch from Debinha. Sets it down, great composure. But Claire Hutton, look at this ball. The weight of pass, excellent, brilliant, in between the lines. 2-0 Kansas City, and I think they deserve that.
Fourth goal of the season for Debinha. And the Brazilian duo bringing it so far for the home. The ball from the Brazilian, and a brace for Debinha. What a strike!
What did I say, Jen? I wouldn't put it past Debinha putting this in the top corner, because that's how special, that's how much belief I have in a player like this, the quality that she has. You can see how frustrated Silkowitz here. You mentioned it, Jen. You know, she's asking him to move to their right, and then look where the ball's put. Fantastic strike from Debinha. Brilliant strike. But the wall wasn't lined up properly. Gets a hand to it, Silkowitz. Potentially, could she have been a little bit more to her right, a little bit more? She's asking the wall. I don't think the wall could do any more there, obviously. The ball's gone up and over. And honestly, Jen, that technique, getting it up and over the wall.
Yeah, Vlatko Nanavsky told us earlier in the year, look, we're not going to be this team that just reigns with chaos from beginning to end. So they're going to want to hang on. We'll see if they get a little more defensive or if we see more goals, huh? Now the second half from CBKC Stadium. Jen Hildreth, Leanne Sanderson, the current at home in red with the teal socks. Bay FC needing to make up some ground here in the second half. Number 15 here. Ways she can defend, ways she can hold up. They need a finish right now. It was Conti. There's the follow, and there's the goal! Bay FC gets on the board. Penelope Hocking has the first for Bay.
I spoke moments ago about how delighted I am that this player has had more opportunities, more minutes. It was a brilliant ball into the box. You can see here it was a fantastic flick on as well at the near post. Great first touch from Penelope Hocking. They'll be so disappointed. The back line defensively, Kayla Sharples as well gets dragged out of position. Cook's there. Mace does her best to try and, you know, put Penelope Hocking off. It was a great little touch. Excellent little touch.
A lot of implications, obviously. Those two teams look to be at the top of the table when that matchup occurs. Kansas City could be in sole possession of first. Their victory today that put them on 18 points to Orlando's 16.
Something quite different to last year as well, though, Jen, is the fact that, you know, that both those teams went into that fixture last year unbeaten.
Yeah, so Chawinga nods it down beautifully in her path. Temwa Chawinga, is this her moment? You better believe it! Chawinga adds to the score for Kansas City.
Jason Sudeikis likes that one, and so do I. I spoke about it pre-game, Jen. As soon as this ball comes to her, it's a really good ball. Nice little flick on. Gets a bit fortunate in the end, to be fair. I thought Vanessa Di Bernardo was flicking that on, but it fell to Temwa Chawinga. She only had one thing in her mind. She actually takes it a little bit early, because I think they were anticipating, Caprice Tedesco anticipated her maybe cutting it inside. Takes it super early. Silkowitz has no chance, no drought, no worries. Temwa Chawinga is here. She's got her first goal. She hasn't scored in 4, but I don't care about that. I love Temwa Chawinga. What a finish that is. I'm delighted for her.
Picks it perfectly. And yes, Jason Sudeikis liking what he sees at CBKC Stadium today. Former BYU product, second-year player getting set to come on for Bay. Here's Hill. Oh, Schwala let it go behind her, and Hocking is there to pick it up. Hocking rolls it.
And I think Kansas City can't have that luxury of having a lot of players like that in this team. And I want to give a shout out to the back line for Kansas City current as well, because we focus a lot on their front line.